Hi guys. Excuse me, I got a little frog in my throat. Hello, welcome to the Glitter Pit. We're live. It's 3 o'clock. You guys need to be right here with me. We're going to have some fun using the Leaves of Holly bundle from Stampin' Up. It's so beautiful. I have been waiting to make these cards with you because one of the cards is from my good friend Devette Miller. She might be here today, but she gave me this card for our shoebox swap that we did at my Glitter Queens retreat in August. So everybody loved her card, so I'm reduplicating it for you guys. If you guys want to take part in my card class, everything is free. You can print the PDF and you can use what you have in your office or your studio for making the cards. But if you do want to make the kit and you want to make all 3 cards, you can use the host code, which I have right here. Let me go ahead and put this in picture so you guys can see this. So you guys can use this host code this week, starting today through Saturday. And this is the host code. And the order has to reach at least $40. And you'll get the card kit for free. Remember, no stamping is allowed in the card kits. This is Stampin' Up's policy. But you'll get all the consumables and all the accessories and all the little pieces that you need for die cutting yourself and for stamping, all right? And then you can make the beautiful cards. So use this use this host code starting today through Saturday. And your order has to be at least $40. That covers the shipping and the consumables for me to cut everything out for my time and stuff for the pieces, all right? Yay. And you still collect the FSM tokens and everybody gets a thank you note still with your order, but you'll get the FSM token when your order is bumped up to $50, okay? So that's the lowdown on this week's card class. This is the bundle we're using today. This is the die. Let me grab that. I do have a die that I don't have yet. It's delivering today, but I still don't have it. This is the die we're using. So I'm improvising on my samples today. So just know in your card kit, you will get the correct die cut. All right, so it is shown in the pictures of the cards, but I do not have the die yet. This is the die. It's on its way, so I'm hoping to get it by this evening. So this is the Organic Beauty. Isn't it gorgeous? And then the Holly Berry dies, and this coordinates with, one moment here, let me grab, I got so many stamp sets over here. So this is the bundle with the Leaves of Holly. This is the stamp that we're using and the die that we're using for all the cards. Okay? And there is a few extra dies, like I said, the Organic Beauty, and then also the Christmas Pine Cones we're also using. These will be die cut for you in your kit, and the Organic Beauty will be die cut for you. But you will need the Holly Berry die and the stamp set to complete your cards, unless you have something similar, and you can definitely use that, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and do an early bird glitter spinner. I've seen a lot of you guys in the early bird chat. Let me get my prizes here. let me give these away here. I got some classic matte dots. Let me get my spinner. Let me get my, I got to plug in my mic. Hold on. There might be a little clunking noise here. Hold on. Let me plug in my microphone. There we go. Okay. Test. All right. Let's go ahead and spin for the early bird glitter spinner. Remember, this is when you leave a comment on the live stream. Your name is going to be entered into the early bird glitter spinner and the end of the hour glitter spinner. And that's a little goodie that I sent to you. The only thing is you have to reach out to me, especially if you've never won anything in the glitter spinner. Reach out to me. Email me here, dawn@theglitterpit.com. So email me here your address and then say you won the glitter spinner or the early bird glitter spinner, and I will get you the prize sent out to you, all right? Super easy. All right, let's spin it. Oh, wait, I got to turn my comments on. There we go. Hold on. I got to get my comments loaded. All right, let's do that again. Sorry. All right, here we go. Right here. Dawn! Yay! I got your address, Dawn. Woo woo! Congratulations! Yay, Dawn! And that is ANDA. You got the matte dots. Yay. All right. So I will get those sent out to you tomorrow morning on my way to the gym with my hubby. So you won those, Dawn. Congratulations. See, it just leaves a comment. You get entered, right? Super easy. All right. So we have moderators in the house. I did see Teresa. Does anybody see Irene? Does anybody see Sharon in the house? We have, well, I have 3 moderators, but I don't know if they're all 3 here or not. Just say hi to the ladies. They're going to keep those little boogers out of here. Those creepers. Thank you. Thank you, Arliss. All right, so let's go ahead and do the glitter giveaway. I got 2 new stamp sets over here, but let me announce who won the card kit from YouTube comments last week, and then also the glitter giveaway. So let's go ahead and do a spin here. I'll pull up the names that won for that. Thank you, Peggy. All right, so here's the winners for the glitter giveaway from last week. Cheryl and Carol. That rhymes. Cheryl, Carol. Is that from, yeah, from last week, right? Yeah. Cheryl, Carol. You guys won the glitter giveaway from last week, and your sets are going out today. I'm going to hopefully go to the post office after our live, and then I will drop them off so they will go out first thing in the morning, all right? So congratulations, and thank you so much for emailing me back with your address. I really, really, really appreciate that. Woo-hoo! Congratulations. And then last week's winner from YouTube comments. I see all of you. Thank you. This is the winner from last week's project kit. It's Jean. Yay, Jean. Now, I need you to email me, Jean. I don't have your email address apparently, but I have your address. I just got to make sure it's correct. So, Jean, please email me at dawn@theglitterpit.com and give me your address, and I will confirm if I have it correct, all right? So make sure you do that, and then I will send out the kit number 5. That's the kit you were leaving a comment for on YouTube, all right? Yay, congratulations, Jean. Woo-hoo! All right, let's go ahead and go back over here. There we go. All right, now I have 2 new stamp sets for the glitter giveaway. I have Happy and Heartfelt. So cute. I love this one right here. Being awesome is just your thing. I love that stamp. And it's a red rubber. Yep, red rubber. Brand new. And then also this one is a celebration stamp set, In Your Words. I like this one. Hope your day is fantabulistic. Fantabulistic. And that's fabulous and fantastic all in one. So they're greetings stamp set. Very cute stamp set. So all you have to do is leave a comment on my website starting tomorrow, which is right over here, dawnstampingthoughts.net. Leave a comment on my card class this week, number 7, which is the Leaves of Holly blog post over on my website. Leave a comment on that post, and you'll be entered to win one of these 2 stamp sets. Also, you will see these 2 stamp sets in the post, so you'll know that you're in the right place. Okay? And if you have a preference of what stamp set you want, just let me know in the comments. I tried to please. Okay? So those are the 2 updated glitter giveaway stamp sets. And then let me see here. What else do we want to talk about? Oh, I got to do a quick tip for you guys, because I thought I got this asked by Susan. She's not here. She had to go take her granddaughter to the eye doctor. But anyway, Susan, this question was asked by you, and I thought maybe some of you might have it too. And I think I described it a little bit when I offered the Cottage Wreath card class a few weeks ago. But I thought I would demonstrate to you how I do it, all right? So what I do is I take a piece of cardstock, which I don't have, which I thought I had a piece of cardstock. Let me just use a piece of copy paper here, okay? And let me grab some cardstock and some classic ink. You know what? I don't even have my early espresso ink over here, which I forgot. If you guys could see my thing, you would understand. All right, so I'm just going to use the cherry cobbler. So I'm going to show you what I do to line up this image right here with the die. Here, let me take this off here. So this is going to be a quick tip today. So you'll see on your die collection, Susan also was wondering, like the dies, there's 4 different wreaths in this collection. These 2 cut out these 2 wreaths. Okay? So you have this wreath here, cuts out the fuller greenery wreath. Then you have the stick wreath, which is this one. Oh no, this is the stick wreath. This is the greenery, fuller wreath right here. So these 2 wreaths cut out these 2 images in this stamp set. So, and I know it's kind of hard to line up the stick one. So what I did is I took my stamp, just to erase that black Sharpie mark. I'm going to show you why that's on there. So you're going to take your image and you're going to stamp it. Now I would make the Sharpie mark on the back side. So the part that's sticking onto the block, make a black Sharpie mark on the back side. This is telling me that this is the way the wreath is going to be stamped. Like this is my upward way, okay? So then I can see that on the back side. See that black mark? So this is the way I'm stamping on my cardstock. Okay? And then your die, which is this one right here. Now I did the same thing. Now before you find your center part of your wreath die, you're going to have to take the die and you're just going to have to circle it around the wreath. Let me show you here because it's going to take a few minutes to get that line. Well, that's perfectly lined up right there. But I already did that ahead of time. So, but what you're going to do is you're just going to find where this wreath falls perfectly to die cut it out. And see, with my block going this way, stamping it up, right? This is the way we stamped it. Then I know when I die cut my wreath out, this is the way the wreath is going upwards, just like the stamp. Okay? So these are both marked for future use. So whenever I stamp it, I always want to stamp the wreath going up with my black Sharpie mark going upward, right? This is my top of my wreath for me. And then when I take my die, then I just put that towards the top and then just wiggle it into position and it should line up perfectly. Yay! That was a great tip, right? I love that tip. So hopefully, and then you can do the other wreath too, but I feel like the fuller wreath is a little bit easier to line up because I use these outside little branches over here and it kind of lines up better with that wreath, for me anyway. And then these are the other 2 leaves or branches. Where did that other one go? Right here. They are slightly different. So this one has like little attached little branches that you can like pop up for like a 3D effect right here. And then this one is just mainly an outline. And I feel like these both are for like layering over top of your wreath if you want. So you can just pop those all out. You know what I mean? Okay. So these are mainly for outlining and layering over top of your wreaths. So that's it. Okay. That's my quick tip for you guys today. For that stamp set anyway. All right. You guys have any questions about that die before we move forward? All right. Let me move that out of the way. All right. This little curl is getting on my nerves. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and show you the cards we're going to make today. Somebody's already made the cards today. Do a shout out, Nicole. We know who you are. So this is card number 1, and it's a gift card holder. Let me show you here. Let me zoom out. And we're using all Very Vanilla this week. So you'll get Very Vanilla envelopes with your cards. So this is the card, and you open it, and you have your little gift card over here. Let me get a gift card so I can show you. Your little pocket over here is so cute. So you're sliding your gift card right there. Very simple and cute. So now this is the punch that we're going to use today for my cards. But like I said, you're going to have the ones that are correct, which look like this on card number 3. Okay. So this is what they're going to look like in your kit, but I don't have the dies yet. So I'm going to use the Sprig Punch, which is retired, but maybe you guys got it. So you guys can make multiples of these cards. But anyway, this is from that Organic Beauty die. Remember that I said that I had that I don't have? Okay, so card number 1. And then this is card number 2. These little textual elements are no longer available right now. At least I'm assuming there might be on back order, but you guys are getting 2 in the kit, and hopefully we don't sell out with the card kits, because then if they sell out, then I'm just going to have to punch out the glimmer paper with the red right here. I'll punch those out with crumb cake, and you guys can have those. But I think I'm going to have enough. Okay, so this is that card. It opens up like that. Very cute. We're going to be doing some embossing today. And then this is Devette's card that we made at my retreat, and it's an easel card, and it's so beautiful. So let me set this down so you can see how it works. So it's going to pop up on these, what are these called? These are the enamel, hold on, let me grab them. These are the brushed metallic adhesive back dots. You're going to get 2 gold, a large one and a small one in your kit, okay? So you're going to put these on the inside so it pops up your easel. But isn't this an elegant Christmas card? It's vanilla, and it's using the Merry Medley embossing folder, which I'm going to emboss for you on your piece. And then also you're going to have to emboss with the gold embossing powder with your, and die cut your little leaf out from the leaves of holly. And then this is totally optional. You can use a greeting that you have, and then also snowflakes that you have. So I will show you exactly what I use for mine. So if you don't have it, you can purchase it and use the host code. But if you have it, definitely use what you got, you know, to finish your card. So pretty. So that's card number 3. Aren't they gorgeous? The vanilla just makes it like, I don't know, something about the vanilla makes it like elegant. You know what I mean? So pretty. All right, so we're going to make card number 1. So let me get my kit, and I will explain everything that's in the kit that you're going to get, and then also what you have to do in the kit, all right? So I'm just making sure I got the right card here. All right, so this is the card number 1. Also, I opened up a new host code, not for this card class. I have a monthly host code that I usually post on my website, and it's right underneath my picture on my blog. So this is the host code for the card class that we're making today. This changes every week, all right? But then I have a code. Where is it at? I have a host code that I opened up specifically for my blog. For those of you that don't want the card kit and you want the little goodie that I send to you, where's my, I'm looking for my, there it is, looking for my other host code. This is the other host code. Now this one is going to be staying open for a month, so you won't get the small gift that you'll get when you use this code till like November, okay? So, but whenever you use this code, it's telling me that you want the small gift instead of the card kit, okay? And of course, you don't even have to use the host code if you don't want to. And you don't use the host code for $150 or more, because then you get the bonus or the Stampin' Rewards, okay? So 2 host codes, but this one is for the card kit that expires on Saturday, the 29th at midnight. And then also the monthly card host code is posted on my website. This is for a free gift if you don't want the card kit and you still want to use the host code, okay? I will remind you guys on all that. And I have more updates too, so we'll go through those a little bit later. All right, so let's go ahead and start making our card. These are the pieces for your card. You're going to get the real red, and this piece is cut at 4 1/4 by 10. Oh yeah, I did score this. So I will tell you the score marks here in a minute. And then you'll have a piece of very vanilla. This is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. That's going to be for the inside. Then you have another piece of real red, and this is cut at 3 by 4. And then the very vanilla is cut at 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. That's for the front. And then you have your Boughs of Holly designer paper. This is double-sided. You could actually use whatever side you want. But this piece is cut at, let me see here, 2.5 by 4. So all this is going to be in your kit with 9 inches of ribbon. This is the Real Red and the Garden Green ribbon pack that's in the mini catalog. You're going to get the 9 inches of red. And then you're going to get a piece of Very Vanilla. This is, I think this is 3 by 4. It's plenty big enough for you to die cut your leaves, which I've already die cut my 2 out. But I'm not going to be die cutting because there's a lot of die cutting on all 3 cards. And if I'm doing a lot of kits, that's a lot of die cutting. So that's why I said you need the stamp set and the die or something similar. You can change it up. But you'll get a piece of Very Vanilla and a scrap piece cut at 3 by 4. And you'll be die cutting your leaves. And that is from... Hold on. Gotta show you what that's from. Right here. This is from the Holly Berry die collection. And I think I used this one right here. Yep, I used this leaf right here. And I cut that out twice. There's actually another size over here, but I used the smaller of the 2. Or maybe this one's a little bit smaller. Okay? So I cut out 2 of those. And then you also get a piece of Mossy Meadow. And this is about 2.25 by 2.5. Plenty. You could cut more. But you're going to die cut out your 2 little branches. And these are also from this die collection. You get 2 of them right there. 1 and 2. Okay? So cut both of those out with your Mossy Meadow piece. And those would be in your kits. But you have to die cut those, all right? So let's go ahead. I got to go get my early espresso, I think. Hold on, let me make sure. I'm not used to working on my left-hand side. I need to go get my early espresso. One moment, please. I need to stamp Merry Christmas. Just give me a second. All right, I got my early espresso classic ink, and my stamp is the Merry Christmas, and that's also from the Leaves of Holly right here. Okay, so we're going to use this Merry Christmas, and then on the inside I used Brightest Glow. And that is this stamp set. All is merry and bright right here. So that's the Brightest Glow. Both of these are in the holiday mini catalog. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp my Merry Christmas. I have another stamp on here that I decided not to use. So we're just going to stamp the Merry Christmas down here on the right hand side and the bottom. Okay, and then let me grab my All is Bright, since my ink is out. I'm going to stamp this for the inside. Do all your stamping before you put the card together, so if anything's like crooked or upside down, there's the inside. And that's it for that. Okay, so now the Real Red cardstock, you're going to score this. Okay, so this is 4.25 by 10. You're going to score it at 5.5 and 8.25. And it should be scored for you when you get your kit. So I'll be doing the scoring for you. And then you're going to take some liquid glue. I got a brand new one today. Yay. So I'm going to put a little strip of the liquid glue along the sides. Remember, this is where the gift card's going to go, so make sure you put it right up on the sides. Then fold that over. Just hold that there for a couple seconds so it seals it up nice. Okay, let me get my bone folder. I'm going to burnish these edges really good. I'm sure if my order comes while we're live, my husband would hopefully bring it down. You know what I mean? All right, I'm going to go ahead and tie my bow. Wait, I got to pull this over here. 9 inches should be plenty for your bow. I always go by my fingers, so You guys know about my fingers. So just tie your bow, right? All right, and then we're going to put our designer paper along the side of the front of the card. Over here. And then we're going to put this on the inside. This is the easiest of the 3 cards. Not that the other ones are hard. I always try to say that because the other 2 cards are not hard. Just a little bit more involved because we're going to do some embossing with our gold embossing. Oh, let me hold on there. Let me pull that back out. There we go. So just a little bit of embossing and dry embossing too with the Merry Medley. So there's your card with the base of the card. Now we're going to build our layer here. Put this on the front of the real red. And then we're going to put this over here to the left, only on this edge right here on the back side, on the left-hand side, because this is going to be the flap that's going to go over. It's going to hang over to the right-hand side a little bit. So just put your glue on the back side over here, okay? And then I'm going to use one-dimensional. Let me grab that. Okay, so you're just going to put one-dimensional up here in the corner, okay? And we're going to take the backing off, and I'm going to take both of my leaves, and I'm just going to position those. Here, let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing here. So I'm going to take my leaf stem, and I'm just going to put that right into that dimensional, and then take the other one, and I'm just going to position it so it's not hitting that Merry Christmas right there, but it's right, you know, around it. So it just like cascades there. And then I'm going to take my 2 little greenery here. I'm going to also put that into the dimensional right here. And then put the other one going down over here. And then I'm going to take a mini glue dot. One moment, gotta grab my glue dots. I'm gonna put a glue dot on the back of my bow. And then, now this is where that die would come in handy if I had it, right? That Organic Beauty. But I'm just gonna, for the sake of today's video, because I don't have it, I'm gonna use the Sprig Punch. I don't believe this is still active, but you might still have it. And it kind of represents the berry, you know, the holly berry thing that I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this out with the Real Red Glimmer paper. Remember, this is in a pack with the white and the red. I'm going to die cut this for you with the correct die as soon as I get it. It will be in the kit. But for the sake of the video, I want to put some kind of red sparkly in there. And then I'm going to put this onto that dimensional too. So that's what it looks like without the bow. Okay, isn't that pretty? Let me zoom back out here. And then with my glue dot on my bow, I'm going to put that right over top of everything. Right over the dimensional. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Let me get my scissors and trim those tails a little bit. So pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? All is merry and bright. And then you have your gift card holder. Let me put that one in here. So pretty. So, so beautiful. All right, so there's card number 1. All right, ready for card number 2? So much fun. All right. Card number 2. Where's my cherry cobbler card at? Here we go. All right, so now we're going to start embossing. We're going to do some gold embossing. This card is, again, using the Very Vanilla, but we're using cherry cobbler. And let me tell you all the pieces you're going to get in your kit. you're going to get the cherry cobbler. Hold on, I got to flip my directions over. Card number 2. That's funny. Card number 2. All right, so card number 2, your piece of cherry cobbler is cut at 5.5 by 5 3/4. And then on the 5 3/4 side, yep, 5 3/4, you're going to score it at 4 1/4. Okay, so let me show you here. It's already scored. So you're going to cut it at 5. This is already going to be cut and scored for you, by the way. So 5.5 by 5 3/4, right? And then you're going to slide this back down to 4 1/4 and score it. This is going to make your little flap over for the card. So your finished size of your card should be like your A2 card, your 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch side, after this piece is folded over. Okay, so you're going to score it on the 5 3/4 side across the top at 4 1/4. Okay? All right, then you're going to have a piece of cherry cobbler cut at 4 by 4. And then this piece of Very Vanilla is cut at 4 by 4 1/4. This is where this is going to give you that illusion. Hold on. Where's all my cards here? This illusion of like a lot of layering. See how that looks with the vanilla, cherry, and the vanilla? That's actually the 4 by 4 1/4 piece of Very Vanilla for the inside. So when the flap folds down, it's a 1/4 inch bigger on the side than the 4 by 4 cherry cobbler. Okay? So make sure you're looking at this piece, because don't use this piece to die cut any of your pieces, because you're going to have separate pieces for die cutting over here. Okay, so this is for the card, 4 by 4 1/4. This is going to layer behind your 4 by 4 piece like that. Okay, and then you're going to have your Very Vanilla piece for the stamping and all your decorating. This piece is cut at, what did I cut this at? 2 3/8 by 3 3/4. So this is going to layer at the bottom of our cherry cobbler, right? Because see, look, this is how the card is going to layer like this. Wait, let me see here. What size is this here? Wait, 4 by 4 1/4. So it's got to go like this. So these two should line up like this, right? And then this piece, the 2 3/8 by 3 3/4, will layer here, and then your cherry cobbler flap is going to fold over that. Okay? You with me? I'm just giving you a visual. All right. So these are all what you're going to have to cut out over here, and I'll get to that here in a second. But then the top flap, your Very Vanilla, is cut at 1 3/8 by 5 3/8. And then your Boughs of Holly is cut at 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. And that's going to be for the top of your card up here. Okay? All right, then you're going to get 9 inches of the Golden Vanilla. What is this called? I got it right here. Well, I thought I did. It is the Gold and Vanilla Satin Edged Ribbon. It's so pretty. This is in the mini catalog as well. I thought I brought it over, but I must have left it in my office. Okay, so you're going to get 9 inches of that to cut a bow, or to make a bow. And then you're going to get your 2 textual elements, your little wooden pieces. And then this is what you're going to cut for your 2 scrap pieces. These are your 3 by 4 pieces of Very Vanilla. Now these are for your die cutting and stamping. So what you're going to do is you're going to die cut your layer here from this die, from your Holly Berry die. So this will fit on here perfect. I usually try to give you guys plenty of room to die cut, right? So there's for that piece. And then over here on this piece, you're going to stamp your 2 greetings, which is going to be the Celebrate. Hold on. Yeah, right here. This is going to be for, no, Christmas Wishes. And then also the inside is From Our Home to Yours. So you're going to stamp those, and I'm going to stamp them and emboss with you so you see what I do. So you're going to stamp both of these greetings onto your extra piece of Very Vanilla, right? And then you're going to stamp in Cherry Cobbler the berries. And all I did for that is I just stamped it once with the main image with the berries right here. This one right here. Now this is a 2-step stamp set. So if you want to give like a dimensional looking to your image of your berries, you can definitely use like the Cherry Cobbler. Maybe I'll demonstrate that when I'm stamping it to show you what I mean. So if you want to do that with your card, you can. But I just used the solid berries for mine. And then I die cut it with the little berries in the set right here. Okay? And then after you emboss your greetings on this piece of scrap, then you're going to die cut it with this window here from the Holly Berry dies. So cute, right? All right, so let's go ahead and build our card, and then we'll do some embossing. Okay? So let's go ahead and I think I'm going to put my designer paper on first with the liquid glue. And again, it's double-sided. You can use whatever side you want. I like the poinsettia or the poinsettia, whatever you want to say that for the flowers. I like that side. And there are 2 different sizes of the flowers. This is the smaller print. Liquid glue gives me some time to add that little banner with that little edge, right? And then we're just going to put this onto the top of the card. Make sure you use your bone folder. This has got to be scooted down, I feel like, a little bit. No, it's not going to go. Okay. So now let me get my bone folder again so I can burnish this edge. Okay. Then we're going to put our Cherry Cobbler. Remember, this is your 4x4, so this should fit all the way up. Here, let me put a piece behind here so you can see the score line right here. See the score line right there? I'm going to take this Cherry Cobbler and I'm going to butt it right up to that score line, and then I'm going to fold it over, and that's going to get attached. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put adhesive only on the top edge of my card. I'm going to put that right up into that score line, and then I'm going to also center it in the base, right? Press that down. Then this is your 4x4 4.25. So the 4-inch side, which is right this side, yeah, this is 4.25. So the long ways is what's going to butt up against. No, this is not right. How did I do that? Oh yeah, that's what I did. So on this one, I'm going to put my adhesive on the back of the Cherry Cobbler, and I'm going to put the 4.25-inch side behind here, but I'm going to layer it out so it's to the edge of the card. You're just going to like have it layer like it is on the side. You know what I mean? But it shouldn't go past that card base. Just like that. Okay? Just like that. So you have your layer, but this is the end. Oh no, that's the inside. Wait a minute. Hold it. This is supposed to be for the inside. Duh. This is for the inside of the card. Yes. That's what I did. It doesn't get, that's why I was like wondering. It was like making me wonder why it was so difficult there. All right, now what I got to do for this. Don't do this. Don't put it on the Cherry Cobbler. Put it on the inside, but you still want to layer it where it's layered, you know, like that, where the white is the edge. I'm going to take my embossing buddy and I'm going to pounce on that glue so it doesn't stick to it. I'll give you the better one on my glitter spinner at the end of the hour, all right? Okay, I'll fix that later, but then it won't stick to my card for right now, okay? So put the white piece on the bottom on the inside of the card, right here, okay? Not with the Cherry Cobbler. This piece is going to go on to the Cherry Cobbler on the front. So then this is going to get layered just like that. Okay. Apparently I got to do more of my embossing buddy. Okay. Very good. Okay. So there's your card, right? Now let's do some embossing. Now I've already die cut out my leaf layer here. So what we're going to do is we're going to emboss on our other piece of scrap. Let me show you how we're going to do that. We're going to take our Christmas. I got to clean my stamp again. Remember how I clean it. One of these days I'm going to have my Simply Chamois over here. Okay, so clean off your stamp because I used the early espresso on that, right? And we're going to take our Versamark. And I'm going to be using the gold, which is in the Metallics collection. You got gold, copper, and silver. So it's like a pack of 3 colors. So we're using the gold for today's cards. And then I'm also using the embossing buddy. Let me grab that. I got that over here. I got this kit, which is the accessory tool kit. This is the catcher. This is the catcher. Now these all come together. So you get the catcher, you get the embossing buddy, the little brush, and then also these amazing tweezers. Okay, so I'm going to take my embossing buddy, and I'm going to take my vanilla, and I'm going to rub that across the very vanilla, so no static-y happens on there. I got to clean some of this off here. All right, so we're going to take our Christmas wishes. My Versamark ink pad is dirty, but it still works. All right, so you want to, when you're stamping your greeting, remember you're going to die cut it, so you want to make sure you have enough space, leave enough space to die cut. Okay? Okay, and then we're going to take our, from our home to yours. I'm going to also stamp that in the Versamark. Versamark will stay wet a lot longer than the classic ink, even though we can emboss with the classic ink. Shelley Gardner told me that at my $1 million party. I was like amazed. So I'm going to take the embossing powder. I think that looks pretty good. Okay. And then we're going to take our heat tool. We're going to heat set that. I'm just going to turn it on to have it warm up a little bit. So this is our heat tool. It gets very, very hot. When you're embossing with powder, you need a tool that gets really super hot. This is when you're going to need your tweezers to hold your piece, because you can burn your fingers, and a hair dryer will not get hot enough for embossing. So just to keep that in mind. So Stampin' Up! Sells this heat tool, and it's got 2 settings on it. I don't ever think I use the smaller or the slower speed, but you're going to take your heat tool or your heat gun, and you're just going to hold it right over top of your stamped images where you stamped and embossed it with the powder, and you can see it change like magic. Can you see it? Maybe not. Embossing is what made me feel like we were making a Hallmark card. I got only so far to go on my plug, so I can't really go too far. But I remember the first time I did embossing like this, I finished and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks like a Hallmark card. I seriously was hooked. Okay, so that's how you're going to heat emboss. And I'm just bringing out the gold from the ribbon and it's just like a warmer Christmas card with that paper and stuff. So I went with the gold. All right, then you're going to take your die, which is right over here, and you're going to die cut out your 2 greetings. So from our home to yours, that's going to go on the inside. And then this one is going to be for the Christmas wishes. Okay, so die cut those. Then after you die cut them, then you'll have your extra over here for your cherries. Now I'm going to show you my cherries and how to stamp it if you want to stamp it like 2-step stamping. Let me get my other stamp out here, because I already have the other one out. Let me put this stamp over here. All right, so let's just say you want a 2-step stamp with your berries. So what I would do is stamp first with the solid image, which is this one right here, the solid cherries. And then I would stamp off, because cherry cobbler is pretty dark. You can see here, right? So stamp off once, and then stamp onto your very vanilla. Okay, so it's a little bit lighter. And then you're going to take your outline image right here, the second step, and ink that up full ink. And then you can see through it because it's a photopolymer stamp set. I'm going to have to pull this over to me here. Then stamp that right over top of that image. And you get your double cherry or your two-step stamping with your cherries. Oh, there we go. You see it? And then here's just what it looks like, or not cherries, sorry, I keep saying cherries, it's the berries. So then that's the one I just used with the solid color of the berries, okay? So either way, if you have the stamp set, you can do either one. The two-step is nice, but I just wanted it to pop with the card, okay? So I would stamp, let me just go ahead and stamp the one like I did here for my sample here. So, and of course, this is after you've die cut, because you want to make sure you have enough room for your die cutting of your greetings. And then your berries right there, okay? And then you would die cut those out with the dies, which is right here. Okay? So die cut that out with that. And then we're ready to decorate the front of our card. Okay, and I've already die cut my Christmas out. So now with my Christmas, I'm going to pop this up again on dimensionals. Let me get my sample out here. Because I think I went over to the, I went over to the right-hand side more with the greeting. So I'm going to put my dimensional on the Christmas wishes. And I'm going to go over to, it's going to, I think, yeah, it's going to hang over just a little bit. Because I really wanted these leaves here on this cutout. Because see, it's like, it's so pretty the way it cuts it out. But I wanted the Christmas wishes not in the center because I want to build up all of this area with all the extra stuff that I'm putting on here. So I got my leaves here. Then I'm going to pop up my I keep saying cherries, but it's my berries. So I'm going to put a dimensional on those, on the holly berries, right? And we're just going to position these right over those leaves of that piece right there. Can you see it? Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. Yep, just like that. Then we're going to take our textual elements and use a glue dot again. Use a glue dot for each one of them. And we're just going to put these like underneath the berries, but off to the side, like that one. And then this one. Oh, there we go. So this one, yeah, this one goes off to this side over here. Just going to tuck it under there, just like that. Then we're going to take our ribbon, we're going to tie our bow. Let me zoom back out. Okay, so take the ribbon, tie a bow. This ribbon ties really super nice. Again, 9 inches should be enough. Okay, we're going to take a glue dot. We're going to stick this right in between where the cherries are overlapping and kind of off to the side of the Christmas so the tails don't interfere with the greeting like that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I have a glue dot on my thumb. That was weird. All right, and then we're going to pop this up. Do I pop that up? Yeah, I pop this up on dimensionals. And then this is going to go on the front of this very vanilla piece right here. Right about there. Then I'm going to grab my scissors again and cut the tails of the ribbon. Okay. So pretty. Don't look at that. And then this one, you can put that down with adhesive. I'm going to put dimensionals on this too, so it pops it up on the inside. Just put that in the center. So you can add another piece to the back if you want to, you know, sign like a note or something, but there's definitely enough room to sign your name. And then also you can make a smaller piece of Very Vanilla up on top too if you want to do that. So there's card number 2. Isn't it pretty? Oh, I love it. So it says Christmas wishes from our home to yours. Card number 2. Yay. All right, let me get card number 3. We're going to do some more embossing. This is the one I'll give you guys today for the glitter spinner because I messed that up. I tell you guys, I prepare for my card class ahead. So by the time I actually make it, I kind of forget some steps, but it is all coming back to me when we do it. All right. All right, so now let's do card number 3. This is the easel card that's from Devet. So pretty. So I'm going to be giving you the piece of Very Vanilla here. Let me get all the pieces. Now I'll show you what's all in this kit. Let me show you how this sits up here. It's so pretty. So it just sits up like that. Okay. All right, so you're going to get your pieces are going to look like this. You're going to get a piece of your gold from your Christmas pine cones die, but you're not going to get the whole piece because I'll show you guys when I get to that piece, all right? So you're going to have the Very Vanilla thick, and we're going to score this piece together. So this is cut at 4 1/4 by 11. Let me get to card number 3 here. Yep, 4 1/4 by 11. We're going to score that together. Then you're going to need 2 more pieces of Very Vanilla. These are the regular cardstock now. This piece is cut at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. That's going to be for the front. And then this is the piece that we're going to emboss. And your piece will come embossed in your kit. I'm going to do the embossing for you. This piece is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so we're going to do some embossing. I'm going to show you exactly what to do, or what I'm going to do, but you're going to get it done. And then you're going to get a piece of 3 by 4 for die cutting this layer again. So you're going to get a piece of scrap for die cutting. Yep. And then you're going to get your 2 enamel or your 2 adhesive back gold dots for the easel part of the card. That's going to be in your kit. And then you're also going to get your red holly berry, but for today's video, I'm going to punch out 2 of these with the sprig punch. Okay? But you will get the correct ones that look like this in your kit. So you'll get 2 of those. I'm just showing you this because I don't have the die yet. It's on its way today. Okay, and then this is the die that I will cut with the gold foil sheet. This is the one we're using today. And what's nice with this die is that once we die cut it, it's going to look like this, right? So what's awesome is that you can take your paper snips and you can just cut it apart, which is what I'm going to do for you. You're going to get you're going to get 1/3 of this die cut for your card because that's all you're going to need. You're going to need these little weedies for the back side of your card. So when you cut these apart, 3 people are going to get from 1 die, which is what I love. Or 3 cards, right? So this is from 1 die, and you're just going to see right where it's connected, right there. So you can see you're going to get 3 pieces. Well, 3 people are going to get 1 of these 3 pieces here. So 1 piece in your kit is going to be included, but the die cuts it really nice. We're going to use the gold foil sheet. And then this is the other die that's in that collection too, which is more of a solid image. I wanted the outline to be more like whimsical, I guess. Okay. So you're going to get these and you're going to get the correct holly berries. These are the sprigs. All right. So we're going to get the paper trimmer. Let me get that. We'll score it. Don't lose any of my pieces. All right, so on the 11-inch side, we're going to score it at 5.5. 5.5. And then we're going to turn it. Now this will be done for you in your card kit when you use that host code. So I'm going to fold this because I need to score this at a diagonal from the top right to the bottom left. So we're going to put this in the track. Put my score line there, and then we're going to score that at a diagonal just like that. Okay. So then this is the way the card, I'm going to have to use my bone folder, but the thick cardstock is really nice. Okay. So use your bone folder when you're actually putting your card kit together and just reinforce those fold lines really good. And then this diagonal fold here. Okay. All right. There's your card. Now we're going to take our smaller piece. Let me make sure. Yep. The 4 by 5 1/4 piece. We're going to emboss that. So let me grab my embossing machine. Take that off there so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right. You're going to need the full size die cut machine, whatever you have. I'm using the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine from Stampin' Up. And remember, with the 3D embossing folder, you're going to use number 1 and number 4. Okay? So those are the 2 plates for 3D embossing folders. Put those back over there. And then this is the Merry Medley. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, I love it. So then you're going to put your 4 by 5 1/4 piece of Very Vanilla inside your embossing folder. Just like that. I'm going to put this into the machine, put number 4 on top, and then crank that through. When Devette was making her card, we were all like watching her because we do the videos for my team when we do the retreat. And I was like, I wonder what song that is. And Devette was like, And I'm like, you seriously know how to read music? And she's like, no. I'm like, Devette. So if anybody knows what that song is, I would really like to know. Does anybody know? Can you read it from there? Yeah, I'm not too musical inclined, so I can't even sing. I mean, I sing with you guys, but that's just me being goofy, you know? It's all good. But I'd really like to know if it is a Christmas song or what. It's just so pretty. I think it goes like this, yeah. So beautiful. All right, so now we're going to take that 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It's the same size as this card front. But see, we want this to pop up for the easel part. So, and then it just layers really nice with the Very Vanilla. It just makes it look so soft and pretty, you know? Oh, that one's not good. All right. So we're going to use the liquid glue. This is a new one. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, so use your liquid glue. I'm going to put this right over that. Layer it up on that. This one is going to be dry embossing and the heat embossing with the gold again. So you get to do a lot of fun stuff on this card. Okay. And then for this one, the card is going to actually pop up like this, right? So you're not going to put any glue over here. You're only going to put your glue on the bottom section over here. And this is the same size card front as the base. So just lay it down and then adhere it to the front, just at that bottom section there, right? Like that. And then when you pop it up, like that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so we're going to set that aside to let that dry. Now let's do some heat embossing on this. Now for this Merry Christmas, I'm using that, what is that called? Hold on. The stamp set, Brightest Glow. This beautiful cursive-y Merry Christmas. It's so pretty. So we're going to use that one. We're going to use the gold again. So let's get my Versamark back out and my embossing buddy. We're going to stamp that Merry Christmas right onto this. So now what's nice is you can stamp this onto your scrap piece. That's the 3x4, and then you can die cut it if you want. But you can stamp on it even if after you die cut it. It's still going to look really nice. So we're going to take our Merry Christmas. And I'm going to pull this close to me here so I can see it. Okay, so Merry Christmas. Take my gold embossing powder. Gotta get a little bit more over here on the little curly do. So pretty. All right. Oh, and did I? Oh, yeah, I think I embossed the inside too. Don't I? I think so. Let me go ahead. Now, what did I use for the inside? Hold on, let me see here. Oh, yeah, the hope. Hoping your Christmas shines bright with love of family and friends. So that is also from the Brightest Glow stamp set, which is right here. And then this was totally optional too. You don't have to stamp with the snowflakes, but we did with Devette's card. So we are using the Joyful Flurry, and we're using this snowflake right down here for like a cascading of little snowflakes down here in the bottom right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use my embossing buddy again. And I'm going to grab my stamps. I got my snowflake, which is right here. And then my greeting for the inside. This is the Hoping Your Christmas, yeah, right here. So we're going to stamp this and then add the gold embossing. I'm going to stamp this in the center, right about there. Hopefully that's straight. Then my 3 little snowflakes, I'm just going to stamp randomly. The one thing with the Versamark, you're not going to be able to see unless you tilt your head, make certain angles to see right where you stamped. There, and maybe one over here. Hopefully that's not on top of each other. Let's see. Let me get my little tray. This is a big part here. I don't want that all over my desk. Oh yeah, I did good. Okay, so dump that in there. Yeah, that looks really good. Okay. So there's the inside. And now what's nice with this tray is that you just take the end off. Now I will say if you use this for the first time, take your embossing buddy and just go on the inside of the tray, because then that makes the powder not stick, because you know the staticky. So then when you tip it up, it comes through the hole that you have the cover on, just like that. And you'll get all the embossing powder. Nothing won't stick to that because of the embossing buddy. Okay? Let me put this back on here. Don't lose that lid. All right, now let's grab our heat tool. And we'll heat set. Oh, did I mess up my Christmas? Nope, looks pretty good. All right. Forgot that was there. All right, let me grab my heat tool gun. So we're going to heat set these. Let me see if I can get this up close so you guys can see how pretty it is when it turns. See my cord. Hold on, let me see. Let me move my cord here. See if I can get that. Okay, let's see if I can get this up here better for you guys to see it turn. Can you see it turning? I can definitely see it just from the angle that I'm at right now. It helps to have your heating element on for a little bit so it warms up. I better use my tweezers for this too. Hold on. This is kind of a little piece here. Don't want to burn my fingers because, man, this is super, super hot. Isn't that Christmas pretty? Oh, I love it. So pretty. It's like dainty, you know? All right. What's nice with these tweezers is like when you're, I don't know what these are called, like self-closing or something. It's like normally like when you're using tweezers, like, you know, for tweezing your eyebrows or whatever. I mean, these ones you pinch to open and then you let up so you can, you know, move it around and not worry about dropping it because it closes it. So open is pinching and then releasing it holds it in place. It's nice. You know, I like it. All right. All right, so our embossing is done. So then I'm going to take my, you're going to get your 2 gold metallic dots, right? Is that what we're calling them? So now depending on where you want your card to sit up, you're going to put your largest one so it grabs it, you know, at the bottom edge. So kind of have it set up right where you want it and then put your gold dot right here. I think Devette used the rhinestones too. You can use red rhinestones or the basic rhinestones and then just add the other one just like around there. So it makes a little stopper for the card to sit up cute. You know what I mean? Okay. Now we're going to take our leaf. Remember, now your pieces, you might want to pop them out. I'm not going to take the time to do that, or I'm not going to have my husband do that for you. He's going to die cut the gold piece, and we're going to cut it and put it in your kit. But if you want to punch these little pieces out, you just take your fingernail or take your pick tool or whatever and just punch it out. But it's really kind of pretty even with them in there. You know what I mean? I don't think it's really going to matter. Okay, so this is just going to go across your card like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this up on dimensionals. And then I'm going to put this on dimensionals, just one of them on the back. And then you're going to want to make sure that none of it is hanging over the card, because then it won't fit into an envelope, you know what I mean? So just kind of see how you want it positioned on your card. Like that looks actually pretty good. And then just take your greeting and pop that up. And then you're going to have your holly berry pieces. These ones are not it, of course. Now I'm just going to use my liquid glue. We're just going to slide these in. I'm going to give you the one that I made prior, okay? That was the one I made with Devette. Whoop. Okay, so you're just going to put this behind, like where your gold is. And you're going to get 2 of them in your kit. These look kind of good, though. I mean, considering it's like an improvised little holly berry, right? Looks good. Isn't that beautiful? Woo! So pretty. And then see it pops up just like that. I love it. Thank you, Devette. And see, this was hers that we made. Exact same card. But you'll see the berries, right? It looks more Christmassy with the red berries. But like I said, it looks pretty good. My order is just taking forever, right? Okay, so that was card number 3, guys. Do you love them all? Yay! Oh, my lid is in there. That's why it won't go down. Duh. All right. So pretty. All right, so we're going to give the 3 cards away at the end of the hour. I'm going to give you this one. This one I'm going to replace with the correct berries. Right? Okay. And then this is the one I'm going to give away here. Card number 1. And then card number 2 is this one, the one that I didn't mess up. I actually put this has just got glue on here so I could take a picture of it. But that just rubs off. Repositionable glue. But yeah, put your vanilla onto the base, not behind the red. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking. That's the problem. Okay. Do you guys have any questions about the cards? Just had a glue dot right there. All right. I'm going to put that with my tray. All right, let's do a spinner. What do you say? Let me clean up my mess a little bit. Do you guys want to see the stamp sets again that we used? Or anything, just let me know. I'm going to put everything over here so I'll have it in reach. Oh, this set right here, this Christmas pine cone is available with the matching set. I don't think it's in a bundle anymore, but you can still get it. And I'm hoping to use this in a future online class. So yeah, it's a really beautiful set. And you're going to need a greeting set, probably the brightest glow. But yeah, I'm hoping to use that here soon. But I have an idea for next week, so I'm going to give you guys a heads up here in a second. Let me just pick up a little bit. I got some Happy Mail too, you guys. Oh, so nice. All right. This is what that card kit will look like when you get it. It's the Leaves of Holly, class number 7. You have everything in your kit that you need except for the stamping, and you're going to have to do your die cutting. I won't make my husband do that. He asked me not to anyway. He said, oh, I can't do so much die cutting. It's a lot. Well, when you're thinking 3 cards worth of die cutting and you're making, you know, a lot of kits, that's a lot of die cutting. So it's much easier to give you the pieces. And then if you have like a coordinating die or a coordinating stamp set, or if you just want to totally change it, that's totally up to you. But this is just a little thank you for using my host code for picking me to be your demonstrator. As a little thank you for the kit, you know. So sending you the kit is just a little thank you. Yes. Thank you. All right, let's do them in order here. Let's do card number 1. You guys ready to do the glitter spinner? So if you guys have been chatting, which I can see you guys off the side of my peripheral vision, I could see comments were rolling in. So leave a comment during the live, and we're going to do the spinner. So this is only for the live stream. To get into the comments, you'll have to leave a comment below the live stream once the live stream is over. Then I'm going to give away this kit for next week, which is the Sweet Gingerbread. This was from last week's card kit, the gingerbread house and stuff. So this was that kit. So if you want to get in that drawing, all you have to do is just leave a comment. Also, I need Jean to reach out to me because there's no way I can reach out to you unless you're one of my team members, one of my customers, or if you won something in the past. But there's no way of contacting you guys on YouTube. So what I've been doing is I've been pinning your comment to the top. So if you go back like towards like next Wednesday time, right before we go live, I'll pin the comment of the winner from the previous week. So then they'll know that they won and that they can contact me. And I usually put in there that you won for the YouTube drawing. Contact me here at dawn@theglitterpit.com and then give me your address and I can send out the kit. All right? So that's how we're doing it with YouTube. I'm going to do a couple more to see how easy it is, but as of right now, it's just very, very hard to contact you guys. Because it's not like I can go to your YouTube channel and leave a message like we did on Facebook. I can't do that on YouTube. So, yeah, hopefully Jean's watching. Jean, are you here? Calling Jean. All right, so at the end of the hour, we do a little glitter spinner. We give away the cards that we've made. And this one is going to Edna. Is that how I pronounce your name? Anxious to see these new Christmas cards, she said. Edna, E-D-N-A-B. Edna, contact me here at dawnattheglitterpit.com. Email me here. Give me your physical street address, all right? And give me your address so I can mail you this card. This is for Edna, card number 1. Let me put on there, card number 1. The sooner you contact me, the better. I usually give it a couple weeks, and then after that, we will pay it forward because I have so much stuff already on my desk, and I keep piling up like prizes and stuff. So we're just going to pay it forward. As soon as you email me, I get it out. All right, and this is card number 2. Congratulations, Edna. Yay! Woo-woo. All right. All right, now let's do card number 2. This is the one that I made previously, so it's a better one than the one I did the whoopsie on. Oh, well. Hey, it happens to the best of us. I know it all happens to everybody, but... All right. Let's see. Who's this card going to? Oh, Tammy! Tammy! Tammy, you see your name up there? You congratulated Edna and you won on your comment. Look at that. Cottrill. Tammy, contact me and I'll send you this card here. Christmas wishes. So pretty. Little fun fold card. So email me here. dawnattheglitterpit.com. That's the jingle. You guys should be sleeping, like dreaming about that at night. All right, now the ESO card. Number 3. Gladys. G-L-A-D. I got your address, Gladys. I will get it sent out tomorrow morning to you, all right? Yay! All right, congratulations to all the winners. Yay! Woo woo. Gladys, Gladys. All right. That's card number 3. The pretty, pretty ESO card. I love it. All right, so let me show you again the host codes to use for this week's card class. And I got some Happy Meal and I got some announcements too. So you might want to stick around because it's a lot of good stuff coming up. Hold on. Let me put my iPad up here. All right, so this is this week's host code right here. That starts today. So if you place a $40 order and you use this host code, you're going to get this week's card kit, which is right here. Okay? And those are going out pretty early lately. They've been going out at least by Monday. So you should be getting them shortly. That's the idea why there's such a short turnaround for the host code. So, because this is the idea, I don't want to be cutting the kits for months and months and months. So you use the host code for this week, and it's not like you have to. The PDF or the printable is still free, and the video is free. So I'm not charging you anything. It's just I've had requests for like selling my cards, and I don't sell my cards. So this is a way that you guys can, if you're placing an order already, so you might as well just use the host code, and then you get the kit to make the 3 cards. It's like a thank you gift from me, you know? So, but I can't keep the host code open for long periods of time because I want to get them cut and I want to make sure, especially, this is what I was telling somebody this weekend, that especially now with everything being on back order, I got to make sure I have enough paper, like those textural, like these on this card right here. These right here are not available right now, but I think I have 3 cases of them, so I can make 30 kits, and then after that I'm going to start cutting them out with the crumb cake, but I think it's enough. So but yeah, stuff is going on back order, so I want to make sure I have enough paper. This is why I put a deadline on the ordering too. So it's Saturday night, and then come Sunday, my husband and myself, we start cutting all the kits, and I have to make sure I have enough stuff, you know. So with all the orders coming in, I get everything processed and packaged up and sent out. And the kits do not have any stamped images. That is stuff that you have to do. This is Stampin' Up's policy for us to do the kits. We can't do any stamping for the kits. But you're more than welcome to use anything that you have, all right? So this is the card kit for the host code that you want to use if you want the card kit for this week. Really pretty Christmas cards. And then this is the brand new, I just posted it today. This is the new monthly host code. I removed it, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. The reason I moved it is because I just closed all my online hostess clubs. I had like 3 hostess clubs going. Then I started this class. Then I opened up a host code for myself that I use for my orders for my free FSM club ladies that order stuff. So I've had so many host codes open. I was like going crazy. So I removed the monthly host code from my website until everything was kind of settled. So I know which host code goes to what. So now the monthly host code is back. So if you don't want the card kit, use this instead and you'll get like a little gift of some sort. All right. And that comes the following month. But remember, you have to use this host code for the small gift. This one is for the card kit. 2 different host codes. So depending on which one you use is what you're going to get. So please pay attention to which one you want to use for what gift you want. All right. This one changes every Wednesday because we're using a new bundle every Wednesday. New card class. This one will be open for the whole month, and you can find it along my website on the right-hand side. Right underneath my picture should be the monthly host code right there. Okay. And you don't even have to use a host code if you don't want to. Plus, you don't want to use the host code if your order's over $150. You will automatically get the card kit with your order of $150. Plus, you'll get your own Stampin' Rewards for your $150, okay? Yay! Hi, Gina! Gina! We understand, Dawn. You are so generous. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Gina. All right. So I still have a couple of mystery boxes. I am getting really low on my stuff now, so I'm almost sold out. I thought I would never say that. But yes, we're getting low. So I still have them. I'm only going to do it for a couple more weeks, and then after that, I'll just put them in hibernation, and then we'll get back to them another time. But if you're still wanting a mystery box, everybody loves them. $75. This includes the priority shipping, and it's a large box worth $150 or more of good stuff. So you have retired items like designer paper, some ink pads, cardstock, stamp sets, some accessories. I mean, you name it, it's in there. Old paper pumpkin kits are in there. So a lot of good stuff. And I've been doing this going on 19 years this month. Well, October 3rd was my 19-year anniversary being a demonstrator. Next year will be 20 years. So I've accumulated a lot over the years. So there's some really I don't want to say ancient stuff over there, but there's a lot of good stuff over there. And it's all good. I'm not going to give you junk in your kits or your boxes because if it's not good, if I wouldn't like it, then I'm throwing it away. So it's all pretty good stuff still. Might be a half used of a ribbon, but it's still good. All right. Also sign up for my my weekly newsletter. In this newsletter, you get a sneak peek. You guys get the sneak peek of the projects first. That is posted in the newsletter right on the top. Also, you get a bonus tutorial, which is a self-closing box. I meant to bring that over. This week's is a cute box. So sign up for my weekly newsletter. This goes out on Wednesday about 2:30 in the afternoon, Eastern time. This goes to your email. So you're going to sign up with your cell phone. You're going to use the one glitter, and you're going to text it to 22828 and then hit send. And then it's going to pop back and it's going to ask you to enter your email address. Please double check your email address to make sure all the .com and the whatever you're using for your email address, just double check and then hit send. And then it should pop back and say you're all set. Okay. And then that email, if you have Gmail, please check your promotions folder. I guess there's a promotions folder in your email box, kind of like a spam or a junk folder. If you have Gmail, check that folder, as well as your spam and your junk folder, because those emails sometimes go there. because I get emailed from a few of you that say you haven't got this month or this week's newsletter yet. So just check. And also different time zones. It might come out at a different time. Okay. So 2:30 my time is like, what is it? 2:30. Well, if it's midnight here, it's 11 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Mountain, and 9 p.m. Pacific. So yeah, whatever your time zone is, it's 2:30 here in Michigan Eastern time. So sign up for my weekly newsletter. Also, if you live outside the country and you want to subscribe, just shoot me an email here, dawn@theglitterpit.com, and I will add you personally to the email, okay? So, but yeah, the cell phone is way easier, but you have to have a U.S. cell phone provider. So you have to have like Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, all them kind of providers, okay? So do that. Don't forget. This is the latest kit that's available on my online store, the Birthday Card Organizer Kit. It's $25, but you get this really awesome, I got to order mine too. I got to order it because I really love it. You don't have to use these just for birthdays either. You can use it for any kind of organization that you might have for like bills even. Be something pretty for that. But the item number is 161056. And it's only available on my online store. So you can only get that there. If you go to my online store and click on new or like the categories, you'll see kits. If you click on kits, it will list all the current kits that are available right now. So they should still be in there. Very pretty. You get 12 cards too, along with the organizer. Okay, so this is next week's card kit. I'm giving you guys a heads up because I already know what I want to do. I made my card sketch for this Monday. If you guys want to see it in action, I did my card sketch for Monday using this bundle. It's so beautiful. You will love it. Love it. Love it. I brought it out here so I can show it to you if you guys want to hang out with me. But this bundle starts on November 1st, and November 2nd will be our first online class using this bundle. And you guys can, I'm going to maybe open up the host code a date earlier. So if you guys want to use the host code to let me know that you want the card kit, I will open up the host code on Tuesday instead of Wednesday, all right? So be looking for that on my website. But I'm sure there's going to be enough, but I want to give you a heads up that this stamp set and die are going to be in the next mini catalog, which starts in January of, sitting down, 2023. That's coming up. These 3 items are while supplies last. So needless to say, I'm using this stamp set and this paper for my thank you notes for November. And I'm doing a class. So I'm going to be getting some more paper before it sells out for my class and my thank you notes. But the designer paper, the framed and festive stamps, I'll show you guys up close. That is while supplies last. As well as the gold adhesive back swirls. Those are while supplies last. So they're only available in this exclusive promotion, which is called the Fitting Florets. You guys got this in your newsletter too that went out this afternoon. And the link is also down below in the description box. So check out that flyer. Lots of pretty, but the paper, see, this is what's confusing. The designer paper is so much prettier in person, and I'm going to show you this paper. It's so beautiful. And there's an easy button. The easy button is also on my newsletter, and it's 163129 if you want everything. Just like easy button. Put the number in, you get everything. That's what I like. Then the starter kit, still going on. If you want to sign up to be a demonstrator, you can be a discount shopper, you can be a business demo, whatever you want. It's totally up to you. No pressure from yours truly. And you get to customize your own starter kit. You get to pick $155 of product that you want for only $99. And my thought is why not? It's like the ultimate bundle, right? Give it a try. You might be surprised. But if you love Stampin' Up! Products, why not sign up and get a discount? Seriously. And I would love to have you on my team. So there's information down below in the description box, also in my newsletter and on my website. It's everywhere. If you're interested in joining my team, you have until October 31st to get this amazing deal. Starter kit for $155 worth of product for $99. And you're getting free shipping on the kit. All you're paying is your state tax. Awesome. And last but not least, here is the PDF or the printable inspirational sheet for this week's card class. This is totally free. And it's no different than my other videos. Just to clarify that I'm not doing anything different. Actually, I'm giving you guys more each week. Each week I used to do one video with one card. Remember that? I mean, I feel like it's been so long ago, but now it's like 3 projects we're making during the live. And I'm offering a card class. So, and that's totally optional. You don't have to use it, but it's there. If you're placing an order and you want the card kit, it's free. It's my gift to you. You can use that host code through Saturday, and you'll get all the consumables to make your cards right along with me on the replay. So nice. So you can print the inspirational sheet down below and also on my website. Everything will be posted. This inspirational sheet is interactive. So if you click on anything on your device, whatever you're watching from, an iPad, a cell phone, or your computer, all these links are interactive. So you have the online store where you can shop and place your order. Then you have the click to watch the video. That will be live officially tomorrow because the blog post goes live tomorrow. I got to put the video over there and stuff. And then all the information about the card, the host code that you want to use through Saturday, the supplies for each card, the measurements, and the measurements are usually what's included in your card kit. I don't know if you guys figured that out by now, but everything under the measurements is usually what's included in your card kit. So like when it says Mossy Meadow cardstock, I'm giving you a 2 1/4 by 2 1/2 piece for you to die cut 2 sprigs. Okay? But everything else should be cut and scored. And like your ribbon, you get 9 inches of ribbon. So, but it's all there for you to die cut or cut out. And it's in there for the card kit. Also, my YouTube channel's right here. This is telling you when I go live every Wednesday in the Glitter Pit, which is where you're watching right now. And then my email, any information that you need to contact me is on here too. Okay? So 3 pages. I also want to let you know that I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I try to make the projects, everything on 1 page per project. You can also double print. So you could print double-sided, so you could even conserve on paper. But I try to make it where you're not printing a whole bunch of like ink colors, just the color of the picture. And then you can double print like back and front. Like I do that a lot with my flyers. But you can just print the 3 pages. It's not like 100 pages you got to print. Also, you can just save it to your files if you want to go back and see that later. Okay? Yay! All right. Let's see here. We got a couple things to go through. I want to show you my card class for next week if you guys want to see the project, or not the projects, the products. They're so awesome. All right, let me show you here. Let's show you the stamps. Okay, so we have the stamps. Now this one is the one that's brand new along with the die. And you're going to notice something else. Stampin' Up has listened to us. Right? This is what's really awesome. Let me show you. They have finally named the die collection framed florets the same as the stamp set. Look at it. I know it's the little things that make us happy, but still, we know that this die goes with this stamp set because they're named the same thing. Oh, that's so awesome. So this bundle, you can also purchase it on November 1st, just the bundle if you want, and it's 10% savings. But look, these are ovals. The ovals are coming back, but look, you get the beautiful frames with them. Look, you got this one with the hearts. Then you got this one, which is like a textured, lines in it. But it cuts out this shape, and then it cuts the inside out. It's awesome. And then this one looks kind of like, what am I thinking of with this one? I'm thinking of like, not Mona Lisa, but you guys know what I mean. But this also cuts out the center and all that. But look at how beautiful. Oh, this would be a cute little holly berry maybe. Not really, because I did use that on my card for my card sketch. But look, how awesome are the dies and ovals. Love that. And the stamp is so awesome. Wishing you a beautiful birthday. Thank you with all my heart. That's what I'm using for my thank you notes. That saying right there. It's so cute. So lucky to call you my friend. For a special person on a special day. Just a little reminder that you're loved and celebrate. Yeah, let me know if you guys like my card sketch this week using this bundle. It's so awesome. I'm so excited. I don't know what I'm more excited about, the stamp set or the paper. This really nice. Now, this stamp set is the one that's limited while supplies last, and it's seasonal. So you got these really bold, big greetings, which would fit awesome in these ovals, right? So this one says, Merry Christmas, fa la la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, from our home to yours. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. May this season be filled with peace and joy, and from all of us, and then Noel. So this is for a limited time only. Now this collection is going to be available November 1st through January 4th. And then I'm assuming January 5th, which is yours truly's birthday, hint, hint. January 5th is going to be the Occasions catalog is coming out. And celebration! So this stamp will not be in that mini catalog, but these two items will be. All right. I just want to clarify that. And then this is the paper. I want to show you the paper. It's so pretty. Hold on. Let me see here. Where's my little... I thought I had my spiral things. You guys, if I need a bigger table. I need to take over my husband's table. Did we make up a protest for that yet? Oh, here they are. Okay, so these are the swirls, the gold swirls, adhesive backed. I know they just look like they're like round dots, but they're swirly. They're like textured, but they're flat. I think they're even flatter than the rhinestones, so they're really cute. Get a bunch of them, right? So these are limited. Now look at this paper, will you? Oh, so gorgeous. Look at that. That's what I used on my card sketch this week. That balmy blue just makes pop. Balmy blue, soft succulent, night of navy, and then white. This is the back side. Soft succulent. Then this side, very pretty. Also polished pink and blushing bride is in this collection of colors. So pretty. That balmy blue, I'm telling you, is like gorgeous. Here's another floral one. Balmy blue on the back side and white. This one is one of my favorites. So let me tell you, these are the 4 colors that I'm using for my thank you notes. Right there. So I'm using polished pink. Let me think here. This is, I think, Night of Navy, soft succulent, and then balmy blue for this one, I think, is what I'm using for my colors. So this is that one. I already showed you that one, didn't I? This one, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The catalog or the flyer does not do its justice. And they're 12 by 12. I've already cut into them. I couldn't resist. Polished pink. And then this one, so pretty again. Balmy blue, soft succulent, and then the white. Woo! Look at that. We all love the houndstooth or the check or the gingham, whatever we call it. It's nice. So that's the paper. This is, once again, while supplies last. So I'm going to buy a couple more packs. We were only limited to 1 for demonstrators. They want to make sure they have enough for everybody. But I will need to get at least another couple packs for my card class and my thank you notes to make. Because this will probably go fast. It's really beautiful. Okay, so that is the collection. And this is the fitted florets, or fitting florets. And the flyer is right here, so you guys can print that off. Right here. Okay, there's actually a video too on Stampin' Up's face or YouTube. So they kind of break it down. Or maybe it's not available yet. Maybe it's just for demonstrators. I'll be sure to post it on my website on Tuesday with the new host code if you guys want to use that. Okay? Because then that'll give me an idea of how much paper to buy. You guys know, right? All right, let me show you guys some Happy Mail. Got lots of Happy Mail. Suzanne, are you here? I got your card or your note. Thank you. She wants to cash in her her tokens for her FSM. So, but look at these beautiful cards. Oh, look at this one is from Jeanne. Oh, Jeanne, look at your beautiful card. So pretty, the scallop. She wrote me a sweet little note, and she sent me a Starbucks gift card. But look at this holder. I'm going to have to reduplicate that. Isn't that cute? But look at the gift card. It's so cute, and it's $10. Thank you, Jeanne. Love it. So awesome. I like the holder, too. Thank you. You guys are so sweet to me. Seriously. Oh, and then look at Sarah's card. This is going to be in a card kit one week. I got a feeling because it's so cute. But I'm waiting to see what celebration in the next mini catalog comes because they got to have some cute stamp sets we can use, right? Because, you know, we're kind of like focusing on Christmas stuff now. But, yeah, but look how cute. She used that, what is this one? The Mischief? Isn't that cute? So thank you, Sarah. I love the card. I'm going to steal it and case it for one of my classes. So cute. All right, then this one is from Doreen. Thank you, Doreen. Look at that beautiful gold on there. Wow. Thank you. So pretty. She's thanking me for the Toil Christmas stamp set she won. Then this card is from Trina. Thank you, Trina. She's also thanking me for the stamp set she won for the glitter spinner or the glitter giveaway. She said, your videos have been inspiring me for 10 years. Where have you been? Thank you, Trina. And then we have this card is from Norelda. Gorgeous. Thank you, Norelda. She's thanking me and I'm thanking you. Thank you, Norelda. She won 2 weeks in a row for the glitter spinner. Isn't that awesome? And then this card is from Kimberly. Snowy Mom. I remember her. Look how pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? She used that Give It a Whirl die for the little windows. I love it. The way she used it with the flowers like they're peeking out. So pretty. And she's thanking me for the basic jewels that she won for the glitter spinner too. So thank you everybody for the Happy Meal. I love it. And Suzanne, I will get your die collection ordered today. All right, I'm going to order that. And she used her thank you note that I send to her. She wrote me a note, look. So awesome. That's a good idea, but I don't know how I missed your email. Maybe it's in my spam, and I don't really check my spam very much, but maybe I should like take my own advice, right? I should listen to myself. All right, is there any other questions? Where are you going for on stage? Tina, I'm going to Indianapolis. I'm going to Indianapolis with my team. There's a bunch of us going down there. So excited. My husband's going too. He's my supporting demonstrator, so he likes to go to hang out with the ladies and get hugs. I said that's the only time you get to hug on strange women is when you're with me at the events or on incentive trips. Oh, thank you, Gina, for saying that. Thank you. Gladys says, send Dawn a message and she will be more than happy to help you with all your questions. She is awesome. Thank you, Gladys. Yes. Nicole, we need to make that card. Oh, Patricia. Nicole's already made the card. I don't know what card you're talking about, but that I know which one you're talking about because you guys like fun folds like I do, huh? You're talking about the cute, mischievous one? I know. Isn't that cute? It's going to be in a kit. Well, we'll make it when the celebration comes because I think there's going to be cute stamp sets, you know, like the animals. I'm hoping. So those are like cute for those kind of stamp sets, you know. I want to go but cannot. Love to have met you in person. Well, I would have too loved to have met you, Gladys. Yes, Patricia said it's a neat fold. Or Nicole said, yes, it's a neat fold. Yes. Please explain using the host code when ordering for Okay. Okay, so where's my host codes at? Let me bring those back over here. I have a video over on my website, and this is my website. Uh-oh, I got a low battery. I got to unplug my mic. Hold on. I got to plug in my external battery. Hold on. I got to get that plugged in before I lose you guys. Because somebody asked a really important question here. Hold on, I got to plug in my battery. Okay, just give it a second. I know my voice probably won't be as loud. Okay. Okay. So, please explain using the host code when ordering, Irene said. All right. Irene is one of our moderators. Thank you, Irene. And I think she's saying Jackie asked a question, right, Irene? Okay, so go to my website, which is right here, dawnstampingthoughts.net, and on today's blog post, I have a video that shows you how to add the host code. And when you're placing at least a $40 order, you can place any amount of an order and use the host code. You just get the $40 will get you the card kit, which is this right here for this week's card class. Okay. So if you use this host code for the card kit, you want to at least be $40, and you're going to use this host code in a little tiny box right up on my online store, and there's a link right on my website as well as down below in the description box to shop online. And then once you add the host code, these 8 digits, right, letters and numbers, once you add that into that box, you've got to hit apply or save. There's like a little button that says apply, I believe, and then it's going to save it in there. And then you can go ahead and go shopping and add your stuff to your cart. And then when you check out, that order is sent to Stampin' Up, and then they notify me that you placed an order. And if I see this host code, that's going to tell me that you want the card kit. And then on Sunday, we start cutting for the card kits. So now this host code, I know it's a little confusing because I got 2 host codes now. So this host code is not for the card kit. If you place, let's say, a $35 order or a $25 order, you want to use this host code because you don't want to get the card kit. You'll get a small gift like rhinestones or something sparkly, you know, typically. So use this host code the same way. On my online store, you're just going to add in the little host code box. It's up on the top right-hand side, and then click save. You got to remember to click save, because it won't save it automatically. You got to click either apply or save. I should see here. Let me see if I got a picture of it. I don't think I got a picture of it over here. But there's a video over on my website right here, dawnstampingthoughts.net. And then click on the blog post that I posted this morning about 7 o'clock. And then scroll down towards the middle, towards the end. And it has a video right there and showing you how to use the host code. So it's really up to you if you even want to use a host code. You don't have to. And then what host code do you want to use? Do you want one with just a small gift, or do you want one with just the card kit? And then remember, don't use any of the host codes for $150 or more, because in the catalog right here, there's hostess items that you get for free, or Stampin' Rewards dollars to spend. I'm going to show you right where that is so you can look in the catalog. It's usually in the back right here on page 179 in the annual catalog. Here, let me take that off there so you can see this. And page 179, there's a hostess chart right back here, right? So you'll see the first amount is $150. When your order reaches $150, Stampin' Up is going to give you a 10% shopping spree in dollars to spend, right? And then the more your order is, the more you get in free Stampin' Rewards dollars, right? Then once you hit $450, you're going to get a percentage of Stampin' Rewards, plus you'll get one item at 50% off, which is awesome. But that's for like humongous orders. But you still get the Stampin' Rewards for at least $150 order. And then you'll see these hostess only exclusive items in the back there, also on page 179. Nobody can purchase these items, but people that place $150 or more of an order, they can use their Stampin' Rewards to purchase any of these items back there. But nobody else can purchase these, only hostesses. But let's say you don't like any of this stuff, you can go shopping through the catalog and spend your Stampin' Rewards on anything else that you might want that comes to that amount. Okay? And then if you go over, I think Stampin' Up will let you go over a couple dollars, but they're not going to let you go over like 50. You know what I mean? Even if you pay the difference, they're not going to let you do that. So, but if you go over like 50 cents or $1.25, they'll let you pay the difference if you go over your Stampin' Rewards dollars to spend. So that's why you don't want to use the host code, these right here, when your order is $150 or more, because then you're opting out of your rewards. And when your order reaches $150, I will still send you the card kit. That's the default for the $150 or more. I'm going to send you the card kit that's for that month, or for that week, sorry. And so this card kit is available through Saturday, this Saturday. Okay? All right. Is that good? Does that answer your questions, Jackie? Let me scroll down here. Yes. Okay, so that's another thing too. So if you use any of these host codes, when you reach the $50, then you're going to get an FSM token. So there's even more information up at the toolbar on my website if you want to read more details. But the short part of my club is when you, for every $50 you spend, I keep track of all this with every single one of my customers. I keep track of what thank you note you get, how much your order was, how many tokens you got. So I keep track of all that. Now, I'm not perfect. I will make mistakes sometimes. But just email me and we can talk on the phone or whatever. We can clarify it. You guys are always right anyway, so there's no big deal. But sometimes I miscalculate. But for every $50 you spend, you get a token, which is usually a punched piece of cardstock that coordinates with the thank you note. So when you guys see that with your card kit, you'll see a little piece of a circle, usually like a circle punch out. That's your FSM token. So you collect 10 tokens, you get to cash those in to me, and you get to pick a bundle or a stamp set or a die collection of your choice for $50 or less. And then I do a customer direct order, and I place the order for your free FSM token order, and then Stampin' Up sends it to you. So that's when you reach 10, and the tokens carry over for 2 years. So you can accumulate them and get, a few bundles or a few stamp sets, whatever. It's not really like a shopping spree, and I will say why I don't do that is because sometimes going back and forth and emailing the customer, it's just like it takes forever. And it's just like when I give stuff away, I like to get it out to the post office. So when somebody's contacted me about, say they want $50 in stuff that they want to order, and then I go place the order, I'm starting to place the order for them. And then let's say there's a couple items that are sold out or on back order, no longer available. So then I email them back and I'll say, oh, you can't get this designer paper, you can't get this accessory or whatever. And then sometimes they get my email, sometimes they don't. And then it's like waiting. And then I have an order that's open. So to keep it simple and easy, I just keep it down to a stamp set, a bundle, or a die collection that's $50 in value or less. And you get to pick which one you want. You just can't pick hostess only items or celebration items when celebration is going on. Okay? That's pretty much it. So, and the FSM stands for Frequent Stamper Miles. That's what I've been doing for probably 16 years now. And all my customers know about my FSM club. So, yeah, you collect one for every $50. And it's every $50 increment. So it's not like you place a $20 order today, and then you place a $70, or let's say you place a $30 order in 2 days. You can't combine both of the orders to get a token. It's got to be one single order for a $50 order. So this is before shipping and tax. And if you spend $100 and you're getting 2 tokens. If you spend $150, you get 3 tokens. And sometimes I offer double tokens. That's when you guys can really cash in the tokens. So instead of getting 3 tokens for a $150 order, on my double FSM token days, you can get 6 double FSM tokens. So you can add up to 10 a lot faster when we do the FSM double tokens. And those are usually when I go to an event with Stampin' Up, like an incentive trip or something. So, but I always let you guys know when that's coming, because I know you guys like the double FSM token days. That's great. Super fun. So, all right. So that was a great question too. So yeah, so if you're placing, let's say, a $40 order with the host code, right, to get the card kit, but you want a token too, so then bump it up 10 bucks. You know, so $50, you get the card kit and a token. And then every order gets a thank you note. Every order gets a thank you note. And I keep track of all that. Yeah, so like on Suzanne's paper that she sent me, this is what happens. So when I send you guys, I print off all your receipts too. So let me cover up her name here so you guys don't see this, her address. But this is her receipt for her order, right? So this is her receipt. So I print that out and then I stamp on here. You have, and then in parentheses, so many FSM tokens. And I write the number on there with that order when it was placed. Because believe it or not, I have some people that place orders back to back, and then they'll get one thank you note that says, oh, you have 13 tokens. And then the next day they get the other thank you note and it says, I have 15 tokens. Which one's correct? It's the most current one that you place, the most current thing, you know, the current order. All right. But you can just contact me. I can let you know. But I let you know how many tokens you have. So I write it in there with your receipt. But see, with the card kits, I don't do the receipts like this. Just because it's too much time. It's cutting these kits and everything. It's taking a lot more time. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying why I'm not doing the thank you notes or the receipts with the card kits. But you guys can just reach out to me anytime, and I can tell you how many FSM tokens you have. So, like, Suzanne's order was 5310. So she got 1 token for this order, but her total FSM token she has is 13. So that's why she has 13 here. So every time she places an order for $50, it bumps that up. So it just carries over. You know what I mean? Some people even keep the token. You don't have to mail the tokens back to me either. I keep track of all that. You can use those tokens or circle punches or whatever for whatever you want. Throw them away. Keep track with me, whatever. But, yeah, you don't have to mail anything back to me. All you have to do is just email me your address. This is the most important part. And I know a lot of people still forget. After all these years, they still forget. Email me your address and the item number of what you want with the brief name. Like, let's say you're wanting the framed florets bundle. You would tell me the framed florets bundle, the item number, and then give me your address. So it saves me from having to look it all up on my Excel spreadsheet and having, you know, look it up, scroll through all the names, look it up, put it in. This way, everything's right in the email. I look at it, boom, boom, boom. I place it. It's done. It's on its way. Super easy. But so then it gets to the point where sometimes I know a lot of you already so much that I just go ahead and place the order. But a lot of the times I want you guys to get in the habit of just making sure that you're giving me the item number so I don't have to look it up, and a brief name so I know that the item number matches the item, and then your name and address so I don't have to look up anything. So when I type in all this information, the item number should be what you want. Because sometimes it does, you know, sometimes the item number's off by 1 number and I'm like, okay, does she want that or does she want that? You know what I mean? So the more information you give me when you email me what you want, the better. Just saves me a lot of time, and then the faster I can get it ordered without having to go back and make sure that this is what you want, what's your address. Yeah. That's like stuff behind closed doors that you guys don't see, but that's why I do that. It just saves a lot of time. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we have a beautiful troll again. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by and just making our day so much better. How is that different from ordering from the catalog? How is that different from ordering from the catalog? I don't know what that means. You're still ordering from the catalog. Can you explain that a little bit more, Gloria? How is that different from ordering from the catalog? You're still ordering from the catalog. Oh, are you talking about the hostess items? Or just placing an order in general? She's talking about cashing in her FSM tokens. Okay, so yeah, you can order any bundle that's $50 or less, or a stamp set, or a die collection. So yeah, in any catalog that you want to order it from, you can pick whatever you want. It's just got to be $50 or less, but it's not like a shopping spree. So let's say I'm giving you $50 to spend however you want. Like, I'll take this stamp set, this ink pad, and this pack of designer paper. It's too much. Too much to get messed up. For me to, you know, get everything right, and everything's in order, everything's not on back order, you know. So it's a lot easier to pick something from the catalog that's a stamp set or a die or a bundle that's $50 or less. It just makes it easier. So it's still from the catalogs, but I'm ordering it for you. So my FSM tokens, you can't cash it in and have me pay it for you. I have to place the order for you. So that's why you got to let me know what you want. And then I do a customer direct order. So that means I place the order myself, but have it shipped to you from Stampin' Up. Does that make sense? Thank you. Okay, she says she understands. Sharon answered it. All right, hopefully. All right. Okay, thank you, Sharon. She's talking about cashing in your FSM tokens. Yeah. All right, so yeah, we touched on that. Those are great questions. I think those are really awesome questions that I really don't get asked a lot, but really need to be addressed. And especially the why. Why do I need your address? Why do I need the item number? Why do I need a brief name? And it's mainly just to make sure I have everything correct, right? So it's just like a confirmation that you know, you're at the same address that I have and that I don't have to look it up. And then just like the item number, like let's say they wanted this fitting florets. They would email me and say, hey, I want this fitting florets bundle, and then this is Susie Stamper. So if I know Susie Stamper, but let's say I don't know who Susie Stamper is, like her address by heart. There's still a lot of customers I don't know their address by heart, but I'm getting there. So I would have to go in and look up this item number 163129, or no, it's not that one. It's this bundle right here. This is oh, this is too much. This is $54, so you can't get that with your FSM tokens. And really, the FSM tokens for the $50 was always based around celebration, because I started my club, my FSM club, around celebration. So I thought, well, celebration's $50, so let's just do every $50, you get a token, and then you get to cash in your 10 tokens for a $50 gift, right? So that's how that started. So there really wasn't any like magical system that I was going by, just by what Stampin' Up did. So, but let's say they wanted this bundle. It's too much for the $50. But let's say they just said, I want the frame florets bundle, and this is Susie Stamper. So then I would have to go in my database and look up her address, right? So that's taking up time. And then I have to look up the item number for the 162407. So then I have to look that up, taking up time. You know, time is like time, right? So it just saves time for both of us, so we don't have to keep going back and forth if you just give me all the information on the get-go. So, and I know everybody's excited about getting free stuff. I am too. When Stampin' Up gives us free stuff, I'm all about it. So I get it. And I think the faster I can get it to you, the better. So I want everything to be perfect. I want you to give me the item number, a brief description. I don't need the page number and all that, what catalog it's in. I just need the item number and a brief description, and then your address for your shipping or mailing address. Okay? Yep. There's nothing to send back. All you have to do is just email me. Thank you. You too, Tina. Have a great weekend. Halloween is Monday. Oh. How is... Okay, so I think we answered your question, right, Gloria? Okay, let me scroll back a little bit more. You had the honor to meet me in Orlando on the 30th anniversary. You took a picture with me. I did! You know, it's terrible to say, but I don't remember, like, faces with names. If I seen your picture, I would remember you, but your name doesn't sound familiar, but that's awesome. Yeah, that was a good on stage, wasn't it, for the 30th anniversary? Thank you, Becky. I get that comment an awful lot, that you guys like my laugh. It's just my laugh. I don't know what it is. I don't know. All right, sounds good, Tracy. Don't be offended if I don't remember your name. Just come up and give me a hug. All right. I think that's it. Is that it? Is that all that we got today? So do we have fun with the card class? So really, there's nothing different with my Wednesday lives, everybody. Everything is still free. I'm doing 3 projects now instead of the 1. You guys are still getting the free PDF, right? Here, wait. Where's my PDF? You guys are still getting the free PDF, right? The printable. I don't know where that's at. Anyway, you guys are still getting that. Instead of making 1 project, we're making 3. Now I'm just offering you a free card kit for the cards that we're making. And of course, you don't have to buy the stuff that we're using for the card. You can get the card kit and just make it your own, because I can't stamp any images. So you guys can make the cards however you want, just like we always have. It's just the extra little thank you gift is the card kit to my customers that do place orders. Because I know they want to make the cards, so I thought that this would be like a little added bonus for you guys, because I really appreciate all your orders so much. I love being your demonstrator, seriously. But yeah, you can also request not to use the host code and not get the card kit. You can use the monthly host code and get a small gift. You don't even have to use the host code. Hopefully, over time, the more we do this, you guys will get used to doing the host code or not doing the host code. You know what I mean? Because every week, every Wednesday, there will be a new host code for that class. And that's really just an identifier for me to know how many card kits I have to prepare to get mailed out. My husband and I have to cut everything. So the host code, to use the host code, is really just letting me know that you want the card kit, okay? So that changes every week. So every card kit gets their own specific host code. So I have like all the host codes that I've done the past 7 weeks in a folder, and I have the PDFs or the printables with them, so I can refer back to them. But yeah, so the host code is just an identifier that's letting me know that you want the card kit, because I can't just mail everybody a card kit that places an order, because I'd be mailing out hundreds. I mean, I wish I could, but at least when you use the host code, you're telling me that you want the card kit. That's all it's saying. And then I send you the card kit, and you've seen everything that's in the card kit. And then if you don't want the card kit, but you want a little gift, these are sent out the next month, the following month, the next month with this host code. This is my monthly host code, and this is posted on my website on the sidebar where my picture is. I think I'm wearing this shirt actually in that picture. So, but this host code is good for the whole month because the host code's only open for 30 days. That's the longest you can keep them open for. But then this host code for the card class changes every Wednesday. Okay, so there's a new card code. And if you go to my website on Wednesday morning, I post the new code right there before the newsletter even goes out. But subscribe to my newsletter so you guys get the sneak peek of everything. Okay. I think I posted this host code over there too, because I just posted this over there. Because, you know, some of you don't want the card kit, and I understand. There's no offense. I'm not hurt feelings, but I'd like to know if you want it, you know? Okay. All right. Dawn needs a sous chef. Yes. Well, actually, that is Richard. He's my main cutter, and then I cut all the little pieces. But I have a big, humongous industrial trimmer over there. It's actually not a trimmer. It's huge. Put it this way. This trimmer is so big it had to come by a semi-truck. And my husband had to have it delivered to his work. And then the guys had to load it into his back of his truck because it had to be delivered by a semi-truck. It's huge. It was a mortgage payment. Let's just say that. But it's paid for itself in weight because he cuts all my thank you notes. He's doing my card kits now. So it's a big, big, big time saver. It's, you know what, the time sucker is just stuffing the envelopes, cutting all the little pieces, you know, packaging it all up, labeling it, getting the postage. And, you know, it's just time. But my husband cuts all the big stuff on the industrial trimmer over there. So, yeah, but that cutter can cut, I think, up to 3 packs of basic white in one cut. Yeah, it's like awesome. But I can't do it because the blade is so far up. Like when he opens it up, I can't do my arm up that high. See, that's as far as I can do my arm. I know, my shoulders with my rheumatoid, that's as far as I can do my shoulders. So if he brought the arm down for the blade, I could probably do it. But yeah, he just does all the cutting. He's good. He's got the muscles. He can do it. He likes doing it. Can you show us a picture of it? Oh, my trimmer. You know what? I have one on my... Let me see if I can bring a picture over from my phone. Oh, you know what? I got one on my phone. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, wait. I can't do this. I can't do it. I can take you over there with my cell phone. Do you want me to do that? I have to unplug my phone. But I won't be able to talk. Is that all right? Let me put this here. Let me put this in single picture mode. This one, right? Yeah. This is my... Okay. So if I go over there, I won't be able to talk. That is Richard. Who said they want... Okay. Okay. Julia wants to see my paper trimmer. All right. Let me go over there and show you. I have to walk over there. All right. So hold on. Let me go over there. Walking, walking, walking. And, oh, you guys can't hear me when I'm talking, but hold on. Okay, there it is. That's it. That's the trimmer. That's it. See the arm on how high it goes up? I can't even reach that. Ooh, yeah. That's it. That's the trimmer. Okay? Did you guys see it? I was talking to you guys like you were over there, but I know you couldn't hear me. Sorry. But that was the trimmer. Did you guys see it? I can't even reach the arm and pull it down. There is a great electric trimmer. Check out the Posh Lady. Yeah, I'm not buying any more paper trimmers. That one does the trick for me. I made the huge investment and it's definitely worth it. But And my Stampin' Up trimmer does perfect for what I do for my, my everyday stamping and stuff. So, yeah, it's huge. The stand and the trimmer are all sold separately. So, it's really, really pricey. But, like I said, it was an investment, and it's well worth it now that we got it. We've had it for a few years now. So, but yeah, we can cut catalogs, like to do my binding on my catalogs like this. First of all, when you go to like Staples or Office Max to do the catalogs, the one that we go to, they want you to cut this edge or the binding off before they spiral bound it. So not many people can do that, but my trimmer in there can do it. You can cut that like butter. And then once I cut that binding off, then I just take it down there, and then they punch the holes, and then they put the spiral in. It's like $4. It's really nice. But most people can't do that because you can't cut a catalog with the regular paper trimmer, So yeah, they just started that new this couple years ago, where you have to cut the binding off at my Staples or my Office Depot or something. So, all right, guys. Do you have a link? No, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't have a link. Sorry. I'm trying to think what the name of it was, because I just sent it to my my friend Dee. She wanted to know what it was. What is the trimmer? Oh, it's a Triumph. 4350, I think it is. I got a picture of it. I think it's 4350, a Triumph. It's made in Germany. Yeah. But you can just Google it. I don't think there's very many places that have it. But just be prepared. It has to be delivered by a semi-truck. I don't even think a semi-truck... Well, they probably could come through my subdivision, but Richard was working at the bank at the time, so he just had it delivered there. And then all the guys helped him load it up in the truck. And then Logan's, our chocolate lab in our neighborhood, his daddy came over and helped Richard bring it downstairs. It's kind of like stuck here now. It's not moving. It's too heavy. It's huge. Yes! Sharon, you should! Yeah, like bring a pack of cardstock, like a package of white cardstock, and cut your quarter sheets or whatever. And it cuts it. Hey, you guys, when you guys get the card kits, if you guys look at the bases, they're like pristine. I mean, not that the little cuts aren't. I mean, they're good. It's just, I don't know. I mean, that cutter is amazing. I absolutely love it. Yeah, I'll see you guys next month. I like saying that when I say next year. Hey, see you next year, and like New Year's next day or something. All right, everybody. Thank you. I love you guys. Seriously, I really, really appreciate you guys hanging out with me every Wednesday. It like wouldn't be the same without you. All right, we'll see you guys next week for the Fitting Florets card class. And I will post that host code for that card class on Tuesday, November 1st, right? So Monday's Halloween. So Tuesday I'll post the information about the new collection and then the new host code. So if you guys want to get on that a little early, we'll get a head count so I can order the paper. All right, so I'll see you guys next week.